In this video we're going to look at our ice cream database, but I've normalized it. Off camera I went through, I normalized the database. What we're going to do is actually install 3 more tables into our Lab 9 setup. I'll show you how to do that. And then I'll go through and I'll explain the new 3 tables from our normalized database. Here I've accessed our website. Once again, this is my web address with the /lab09 up at the top. What we're going to do is underneath this example views is we're going to click on create table for Lab 9 ice cream examples. That's going to be our examples tables for our database, the ones I've normalized off camera. Go ahead and click on it, and it'll go through and it'll set up 3 different tables for us. The first one is the table Lab 9 base. So it has the base flavors in there, and you can see it added in some base flavors. Then we have an add-in table and added in all these records for the different add-ins. And then finally we've added in the ice cream, and I'll go through and show you how it's a little bit different than what we're used to. At this point in time we can return to the main page, and I'm going to go into PHP Storm. Over here on the right column I'm going to make sure database is connected. I'm going to now refresh or synchronize our database window. When I do that, because I just created those 3 tables, we should get 3 more tables appearing here. Expand it out, and there are 3 tables. Demo was from the first part of the lab. We're not necessarily going to look at that right now, but here are these 3 tables we just created, and it's for our normalized. First table I'm going to look at here is the ice cream table. I double clicked on it. It's pulling the data from the database, and now notice we have our ice cream ID database. The ID numbers are a little bit different, but that's okay. Then we have our ice cream name. That's familiar. Third column here is our ice cream base ID number. Remember how I talked about having no repeating data? Well, what this is going to refer to the number 3 base ID. Here, let's open up the base table. So over on the right side, I'm going to double click on table Lab 09 base. It's going to load it up. And here in this table, this is a second table, separate from the first one, we have 3 columns here. We have the base ID, the base name, and the base date created. This is all dealing with the base. Base ID number, if it's a 1, it'll be vanilla. 2 is chocolate, 3 is mint, 4 is watermelon, 5 is cherry. Go back to our ice cream table, and we can see that the base ID is a number. Every time you see a 3, you can set it up so that it looks at the base table, sees a 3, and it'll report back mint. Next video, I'll show you how to do that. Let's look at back to the ice cream table. Next field is the add-in field. As you can see, we have numbers here again. I'm going to open up the add-in table, double click on it. It'll query the database and it'll pull all that information in here. As you can see, we followed the same type of sequence. We have an add-in ID number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have the name of the add-ins here and the date we added them. If we go back to the ice cream table, in the add-in ID column, we see we have numbers. For mint chip now, we have a 3. Remember, 3 was mint. For the add-in, we have a number 2. If we go look at the add-in table, the 2 here is chocolate chip. Mint chocolate chip, mint base ice cream, chocolate chip add-ins, and of course we have our date created. Now every time it's a mint base flavor, we just put a 3 in the column. Every time we want chocolate chips in there, we just put a 2. We're not repeating any data here. We're not typing in mint and mint and mint again. And if you spell mint differently and you do some sort of sort or comparison and you have 2 spellings of mint, just say you transpose the N and the T at the end. All of a sudden now you have to cover those 2 examples. But if you do a table like this, all you have to do is search for the value number 3 in the ice cream base ID number. This is what a normalized database looks like. It has lots of references back to other tables. The other advantage of doing this is, for some reason, if you needed to use the base flavor somewhere else, you could then also reference that completely new table, a fourth table, using that base table information. Just a quick overview of what our new normalized database looks like. Thank you for watching.